Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's going to be a timeless message for the collective. So, the channel message that I got was El Sexy. All right. So, I do like to get my channel messages. I use my little Scrabble pieces, right? And that's literally what came up. El Sexy, right? So, I know like El in Spanish, like it represents like masculine, because la is like the feminine representations, right? Anyway. So with that channel message, Spirit said that either you or someone that you may come in contact with soon, is going to display very sexy masculine traits. Okay, so you could be getting into your masculine energy, whether you are a woman or not. You could get into that, um, well, whether you're a man or not, really. Um, yeah, you're going to be getting into that energy. But also, Spirit also said you could come in contact with a person who has the habit of using sex or dark masculine traits. So again, Spirit said you may come in contact with a person who uh, has the habit of using sex or dark masculine traits. Let's look at you. Let's say you're coming into that masculine energy, you're embracing that masculine energy. What does Spirit have to say about that? And then we're going to look into um, the other side. So, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm going to look at whether you are coming into that masculine energy within your own body, or you're coming into contact with the sexy masculine energy, the positive masculine energy. So, what is the need? What is the reason for this wave of masculine energy? We have the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. What was the reason? Okay, so what's the reason? This is a time where you need to stand firm in your own financial decision making, is what I'm hearing. So maybe some of you have been very passive when it comes to your finances. You know, maybe you just work, you just pay what you got to pay, and you try not to think about money after that, right? Or, yeah, the King of Wands in reverse. Or let's say it's something about financial attachments and the way you view how you can confidently project yourself. I'm also hearing trajectory. So the trajectory of your future. Okay, so okay, we got a king of wands in reverse, right? So masculine energy, when we think about that, we think about logic, confidence, firm decision making, um, not being overly emotional. Men usually, it is what it is. They usually get paid more than women. Um, so something about financial security is also something about not being so passive in life, having more control and more direction. Okay. And then the two can also combine where you're not passive about your finances. Okay. So take it however it resonates. But spirit is going to introduce that masculine energy, whether that be, like I said, um, internally, like within you, or someone comes around that with that masculine energy to assist you in standing firm in decision making, so you can have a positive tra- trajectory. Okay, this King of Wands in reverse is, it's like maybe that business mind was lacking. Um, like I said, that confidence within you might have been lacking. The ability to, I feel like the passiveness comes from maybe like a childhood wound. Maybe you didn't have a lot of money when you were a kid, right? Or your parent, well, obviously, what kid had a lot of money, right? Unless you were born rich. But I don't feel like that was the case for some of you. There was a sense of lack, but it's not to say that you're not doing good now. I just feel like you're passive because you don't want to really look into like what's going on. It's like I have just enough control to keep me sane, and I don't want to change anything right now or get out of this comfort level right now of how things flow. I hope I'm making sense, because I feel like that's what trauma can do sometimes. Like sometimes trauma can make you get to a point where you just like, oh, I just want to be content. I just want to be content, right? But I feel like spirit is trying to make you a bit more than content. And in order to do that, you have to really be active. And that's where that masculine energy, that work, that the work ethic, the ability to do, to act, sometimes do that manual labor. All right. So I feel like spirit is really wanting to elevate you to a different financial status. That's also another masculine trait. Wanting to consistently rise on a, I guess you could say, a hierarchy, right? Wanting to consistently break another barrier. Not to say that women don't want to do that. It's it's a certain level of ambition, right? Again, not to say that women don't have it. I laugh because um I remember seeing this post or being forwarded a post about the delusions of a man. Okay, women, the the way this person like gave the example was, all right, like a woman will fill out a job application for a job that she knows that she is qualified for, right? So a woman would look at the criteria and say, do I fit that? I guess I do, submit. I guess I don't, not submit, right? A man would just be like, I guess I don't fit these criteria, but I guess they want me anyway. Submit. So basically, this person was saying it's like you gotta live within the delusions of a man. And I'm not trying to offend, my male viewers, the few that I got. But that's the energy I'm getting. You have to live within the delusions of a man. Live like a delusional man. Live like you know you got this. Okay? Live like you know you're always going to be accepted, like you're just never going to get rejected. Okay? All right? Like that's the type of energy and the type of confidence that spirit is trying to like push into you right now. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, especially for my female watchers who get it. It's like you got to live within the delusional. You have to have that delusional mind of a man, basically. Act like you know it's already here. Act like you ain't never heard a no in your life. Okay? Don't wild out, but just act like you don't even know what no means because you already know. You have it's um like a fake it to make it, but not really. It's like a I know I'm gonna get it type of energy. It's different. It's different. Okay? So clarified as Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Lucky number seven with the coins too. Yes. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Swords in reverse, coming out of that mental entrapment, coming out of the boundaries of your own mind. Okay. Some of you live within the boundaries of your mind. You feel you're not qualified for this, but who knows? You just might be. You can learn on the job. Okay. So that's what I feel like spirit is trying to induce into you. L sexy. It's very sexy when you're confident and you just live like you know you got it. That's what makes men sexy to me. Well, part of it. It's that confidence because for most women, traditional roles, right? The man is supposed to lead, right? So that living in confidence, moving and acting in confidence is el sexy. It is that energy, right? So it is a form of high self-esteem. That that delusion is a form of high self-esteem. Okay? Whether it's warranted or not, just have it. Just have it. Okay? So again, for some of you, spirit is wanting to induce that energy into you, or it may come in the form of someone who carries that energy. Okay, so let's move the fuck on. Um, let's look at this person with the habit of using sex for dark masculine traits. I mean, I feel like I kind of gave that away. They use sex, right? Some of you. So this person could be very flirtatious, very touchy feely, invasive in your business. I just want to know about you. Let's see what the spirit have to say about this person. I just want to know about you. Very invasive. Yep. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. The Lovers. Like, come on. Really? So, I think this is short and sweet because they already exposed themselves. They use sex. They use false romance. They use invasiveness masked under I want to get to know you. I'm just trying to get to know you. I'm just trying to help you out. you know Something of that nature. Be wary of someone coming with that energy. And again, this doesn't just have to be a man. It doesn't have to be a man. This could be a woman who comes in, who acts as a fake friend, who acts as like a fake safe space, um, false sense of comfort to be gossipy or to be in your business, whatever it is. Like a, I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be a man. I'm just saying this person, how they operate with people, just on a personality level, just like on a level with everybody. They have a flirtatious energy, and it's not like they flirt with life and in a happy sense. It's uh manipulative. Okay, so be wary of someone. Doesn't just have to be a man who comes. Well, I don't want to get death. Who comes in with a, I guess I could say overly nice, overly comforting, overly careful. I don't know how else to say it. You'll know that it's phony. That's it. Yeah, you'll know that it's phony. Three of Swords in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. Clarifying the lovers. It's because they're hiding something. The lovers is supposed to be about two, right? Well, sometimes there's a third person in some decks. Um, but it's just like not to be trusted. That's just the best way I can say it. You'll pick up on the fake niceness, the fake care, the fake comfort. It might love bombing. Okay, this person might love bomb you at first, which you got to be careful of because it feels very good. But why are you doing it so fast? I just want to get to know you. I just want to care for you. Be careful of the energy that you may be projecting. Because, some people with that dark masculine energy are predators. Okay? We're talking about dark masculine energy. I don't really want to go that deep, but statistically, men do commit the most sex crimes. So with that dark masculine energy, there, just be careful of people of someone coming in and like touching on you. Even if it's just like a rub on the arm, like how some people, like, if let's say I'm in front of you, like they might rub your arm or like a pat. Something about the sense of touch. Like they get very touchy, or even a pat on the head, like they're trying to be funny and cute, like, oh, I'm gonna sun you. I don't know. Is something about that. I guess that's the warning. You'll know that this person is of that dark masculine energy when you start to pick up on them trying to give you unwanted pats, unwanted touches, unwanted care and support, extreme love bombing. Okay? Please don't let them get inside you now. Don't let them get inside of you, or you go inside of them, because that's their favorite form to create ties and wrap a bitch up. Okay, or a nigga, no. Okay, so we got the Page of Cups in reverse. That's Eight of Cups, bottom of the deck. Trap. Okay, I'm gonna pull an oracle card on that one, and then move on. And I mean, close it out. Yeah, we're gonna close it out. Not move on, close it out, because we don't want to just move on with that that tie starting to form and get stronger. Okay, so let's see. Overall, overall oracle for the first group. Because I still don't want to blend it, because I don't want to blend this dark energy with the good energy. Okay, so the positive masculine traits, overall energy for that. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. That's another thing about masculine energy. That confidence, it's like you know what's best for you. You're not going to be easily swayed to quote compromise, you know? So if you're inducing that masculine, that positive masculine energy, or someone is coming in uh to give that to you, yeah, you won't have to compromise with this person. You won't have to uh be submissive. You know that damn word. You don't have to be overly submissive, because you will naturally want to submit, because that person will naturally have that leadership skill and quality and charm about them. Okay, you wouldn't have to keep saying submit, or that person won't even ever mention the word submit. Okay, so yeah, for this second group, overall energy for this second group, where it's the dark. Oh, damn. You see all them cards that fell out? Where's the dark masculine energy? Even the ancestors gonna be warning you about this. This person gonna just be a walking red flag. The love, like I said, the love bombing might feel good at first, but ooh, mm-mm. So for the dark masculine energies, Sonia, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So we can kind of skip the second part, you know, because that's the mushy gushy part. But the first part, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. Them ancestors gonna be like, baby, mm-mm, don't have sex with this person. Whether you're a man or woman, or that person's a man or woman, don't have sex with that person. That is their favorite way to create a soul tie, the favorite way to like snatch his soul. Okay? Yeah. He wanna dive in it. He wanna dive in it. Yeah. He want you to dive in it. Or they wanna dive in you. To snatch your soul. Okay? I'm gonna leave that there. You want El Sexy. You don't want I don't even know, El Diablo. Oh shit. Y'all saw that? Look, when I said El Diablo. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Helps me get on the algorithm. Only do it if you feel like it. Bye.